Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another reading. I hope you've been well out there. I hope you've been faring well in every way in these spiritual streets, because it's getting kind of wonky again. Hold up. What is this doing here? One of those moments. I rarely ever have this happen. Page of Swords energy is out here. Wow. I'm going to put that right there. Boop. That's crazy. You know what that's about. That's about news traveling. People, word of mouth type stuff. And there's another one in here. What the heck happened the day that I picked these up? Whoa, this is a death announcement or like an obituary. Weird. What are we doing today, Spirit? Come on. Family. Oh, sugar. Things just took a turn. Did it not? Yeah, it did. Possibility. So this may not be somebody who's already passed on. This is like getting a prognosis from the physician. Like, oh, you got 6 months left to live type stuff. It's a possibility. You know what I'm saying? We have possibility and beginnings here. What is going on? Okay, so for this may be a just a rebirth for someone, but I did get that obituary vibe real strong in the beginning. All right, tell us more, Spirit. Beginnings and new beginnings. Well, I'll be. Someone's ascending, whether it's physically or spiritually. New attempt is here. I'm hearing some of you guys had tried content creation or working in news or broadcast or theater or something, or maybe being an author. There's someone that is had been thinking about writing a family biography or something like that, or writing in their biography. Post a short video of positive energy. What's the give up energy about? Let me go back here. Running in the rain. Huh. Well, I know one thing is for sure. This is definitely talking to an author with write a text that you like. And instead of it being a screen of today's text thread, there's a book in the background. I freaking knew somebody was about to give up on their writing career. You are not. Or they were going to give up on the idea of even starting it. New attempt is out here and beginning. And yeah, this is somebody that's been struggling to do that thing for a while. They're telling you to focus. There's the camera. This is the second time cameras is out here. So get on your media stuff. Handle your business. Somebody, I get the feeling your people are gearing you up for a viral moment. Duh, we started with the Page of Swords. Somebody's going viral. Yeah. Yeah, they're saying shift into your highest gear of desire. Your most fiery, ambitious version of yourself. Yeah, regain the passion for this thing. Separation, delete an app you rarely use. Now we see the digital phone. And this is them telling you to delete the things that aren't useful for you now. They want you to free up space to start this again. Somebody's writing a memoir. There's something going on. Very interesting. I'm going to pick this up because I'm not sure if everybody's story is to write a memoir. Okay. But that is a valid message for you authors. Now, if it's meant for us to keep going in that direction, then okay, fine. But I'm trying to make sure everybody get what's supposed to be for them. I don't like getting stuck. I'm going to see if we're supposed to focus on that solely. I feel like it's more messages than just that one. But that's a major one. Somebody's publishing, writing, author, or their career as it pertains to being out in the public is taking off after much struggle. Okay. All right. Persist. I think we're still talking about the same thing, but it's cool. We're going to keep going. Cycling around the mountains. Look at them outside enjoying a nice sunny day. Of course, it's pretty good weather. She's wearing that little slip. That's not even a dress, is it? That's the slip you wear under the dress. I remember my grandma used to have those. I used to have some. I don't think they do that. People wear those anymore, but I remember having them. Whole slips and half slips. All right. So being persistent about that thing. Yeah, look at this. I knew it was a reason why that perfect day with that sky and those clouds were out there. This is about joy. Someone has a breakthrough. Hold on, let's drop this one. What does it say? Untie the knot. So someone's stressed out. I just heard knots in the stomach. And look at that. Read an inspirational book. This is serious. Somebody, I'm talking to a published Pulitzer Prize winner in the making, yo. Something you have, look, they're telling you have hope. Somebody's ancestors really do not want them to give up on that writing career. It's something you're going to publish that's going to catch fire. Look, and for a lot of you, it's spiritual discoveries or sacred religious, it's that kind of inspirational text. There's a turning point up ahead for you, honey. You have to keep going. People need to hear what you have to offer. Okay? You have a jewel that's going to end up in one of those texts that's going to impact on a global scale with that Page of Swords energy. I just heard it may be as it pertains to people's understanding of death. They might be talking to me, y'all. All right, then. Okay, then. But yeah, it's profound, guys. I guess we're being all reminded of our assignments. Come through, Spirit. Let's go cross the line again. Persist in with the uprights. Well, sugar. They say stretch the confines of your mind. Yeah. Think bigger. Yep. Oh my God. I just heard BDSM. I don't know where that came from. Hello? Oh my God. I don't know who's so into BDSM that they would write a book about it, but I guess you're supposed to say some stuff about it. Because there's untie the knot is here. We're talking about tied knots needing to be untied, sensuality, binding. That's BDSM, yo. Hello? What's going on? What's going on today? Well, look, I don't care what you're writing about. They said you need to get back to it. It's time to lock in. Yeah. That's also what that's telling me. It's time to lock in. Go ahead on and take yourself seriously. Oh, this is also telling you that this success is going to bring toxic people from the past. They're going to pop back up again. Yeah. Yep. Once you have that, once that money start flowing, because this is what you have to say is going to catch fire. Page of Swords. Regardless of what it's about, whether it's about how to set up your altar or how to untie BDSM knots, like whatever you're publishing or talking about or speaking about in this one particular book or over the course of many books or texts, people want to hear about it. People want to see it. You end up Queen of Pentacles over here, sitting pretty, nice and sacred, nice and on the up and up. Okay, honey. Them devils from the past, they want to come back. You know how them hungry mouths be when they smell what the rock is cooking. Yeah. It's smooth sailing for you though, honey. Pew, persist in. You locking in and you taking yourself seriously now, and it's divinely timed. You got all of your stuff in check. You got flow, man. And look at this. Look at this. Whatever you are spreading, saying, or publishing spreads inspiration, joy, enlightenment. And it's the kind of stuff that starts to move around fast. Look at that, 2.0. Because you've been at this. You ain't new to this. You true to this. Because that's not the fool. That's the fool 2.0. This is you doing that thing again. You didn't try this before. You didn't try to share your insights with folks before. They weren't ready to hear it. They're ready now. Yep. Interesting. Look at this. Woo! Hot dog, chicken and gravy. Mama came home with a bald-headed baby. Yeah, look at this. 9 of Cups, wishes fulfilled. You do that thing, man. Oh, you have so much. Look at this. Wielding that power. Queen of Wands energy. Mr. or Mrs. Make It Happen is in the building. Yeah. Yeah. People are going to be like, oh my gosh. Did you see Sarah? She's got a new Jaguar. What the hell is going on? There he is. You seen Crystal. Her ass was out walking around with a Birkin across her arm. Look, I'm trying to catch her. I don't know what it is. And the truth of the matter is that those material things are mere earth trinkets. Okay? It can't even come close to what you embody within. But they're going to be doing this. That you're not totally focused on, you know what I'm saying? You're not totally engrossed in the car or the purse. But you're in a position to have them, so you do. But because this is a lesser pocket watching type person, still they can't see you. They zeroing in on the car and the purse because that's where their minds are. But you tapped into so much. The people who read your publishings are gonna know. They're gonna get it because the stuff is gonna be selling like hotcakes. They're gonna be coming to the conventions. They're gonna be wanting to see you stand on stage with the little fancy mouthpiece and walk side to side from one stage, end of the stage to the other, telling them what you know. And just your perspective is going to be valuable enough for people to seek you out for the right reasons. But it's going to be other people, little ones, that will be talking about you for the wrong reasons. Let them stay stupid. First, middle, last initial R is significant. I'm hearing Regina, Richards, Ralph, Lauren. I don't know who that. Maybe somebody likes wearing that. Richmond, California, Virginia. Richmond, California, or Virginia. Leisure and luxury. Look at that. So, man, I heard that's an excellent release date month for somebody. Look at that secret lover. I'm telling you. BDSM vibes. Ooh-wee. Write that book. Look at that. Master of thought and communication. Man, I swear. They get real specific, straightforward, to the point. For you guys that who ancestors actually mean for you to get a message through me. They be like, yes, mines. Tell them right now. Sagittarius season is significant. Master of thought and communication, though, man. Come through. You better write that book. Look, I told you. She had a Birkin bag. Yeah. That's all they gonna see. The little beggars. Not knowing you got keys to the universe. But all they seen was the Birkin bag. Big dummy. Pimps and hoes out here. Yeah. This the world they used to be in. And they're gonna be trying to come back round after you was hogwash for your little theories. But now you getting announced in speaking halls. Being presented on stage. And they're like, what? They got some money. Oh my gosh, you still ain't caught on to the fact that this person has keys to the universe. Anyways, fair and just. This is exactly how this is supposed to play out. The people who didn't believe in your works, in your writings, yeah, they supposed to have to watch you push off and push on with that very thing since they ain't want to support you. The dogs. You stepping into a chapter where you have the option to be within a prosperous and powerful partnership. Okay. She Major 39 here. Rehael, God who received sinners. Turn them in. Hand them over. This is like seeing reward money for Toxic Demon 35. Reward poster will give you 3 eons worth of good fortune if you hand over that sinner. Because this is where you turn them in. We take them in right here. Yeah, hand them over. Get your reward money. We all appreciate you for getting that riffraff off the streets, so none of us have to deal with their begging asses either. Begging or thieving. Okay? 39 reduces down to 12. The Hangman. Okay? These people are going to be watching. Page of Swords energy infiltrated. Because it wasn't even supposed to have been in that deck. But it made it its business through all types of unlikely conditions to make sure it was the first card out here. Even though I wasn't even touching the deck it belongs in. Wow. Your ass is going viral. That acidic Scorpio is a Diddy reincarnate. My goodness. Please don't be an acidic Scorpio. They're account of the pits. Oh! Woo! Woo! They want to come in and smell what the rock is cooking. They didn't know you could cook though. You told them. You said you thought, well, I thought you probably was the first person that was like, I think some sweet sauce on chicken would be good. And they probably were like, ugh, what is wrong with you? And now teriyaki chicken, barbecue chicken, sweet and sour chicken, it's all over the globe. People eating it all the time. You know what I'm saying? They didn't believe in your recipes. But anyways, next month is a big deal for somebody. Germany is in the building. Origins and or destination may be significant for you particularly or in your research. Okay? Oh, I ain't fresh. Oblivious to the current state of affairs. Out of the loop. Okay? So these beggars from the past, they don't understand the wave that you're on now. They're out of the loop. It's not meant for them to understand what your literature is about or what your presentations or your speaking engagements are about. They don't get it. It's not their jam. You know? But listen to this. For most people, when they discover what you have to present, they're going to be oblivious to a lot of stuff. Oh, what's going on here? But even with not understanding everything you say enough to make them want to look deeper. Yes, indeed. You make them want to look deeper. You trigger transformations in people. The things you have to say and share, you cause transformation. Yeah. And expansion. Check that out. You help grow people up. Grow people out. Black Mirror. Where illusion and reality intersect. So yeah, this is definitely has something to do with some type of mental, metaphysical, 5D plane type vibe. Yeah. And look at their justice is here. This is everything is going exactly how it should. You needed to be repeatedly flopping while those parasite beggars were in your energy. But now that they're gone, now that their disloyalty has finally drifted them off in the wind to do some other opportunistic BS somewhere else, because you don't know what you're doing. You're not going anywhere. You ain't nobody, and you don't have shit. So after they decided to take their little parasite peasant asses on, now you go viral. Now you get your money. Now you get your house. Now you get your Birkin. Yeah, they was waiting for the idiots to get out of there. That's all it was. Cancer, you're on the table, or whoever this person is might be a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Yeah, God, good in himself. Shemaiah 24, Hahiuya. You ain't need them. It's like, okay, fine, leave then. I don't need you. And then sticking to your little failure mess. Not knowing they weren't failures. They were all just very, very small achievements. If you didn't see the numbers move, you still learned something. That was a gain. It was always gains. It was not meant to be seen on the surface at the time. But oh, the shift is real, baby. Because you're going to be so good. You be totally self-sufficient. Good all by myself. I don't need nobody. Okay. 24 is significant. 42 also significant. Bing. February 4th, April 2nd, significant. Reduced down to 6, which is the Lovers. It was a past lover that didn't support a lot of you. Ain't that something? Somebody you was ready to give your heart. And maybe even a few cheering. And they did not believe in you. But it's okay. Because you good all by yourself. You're the best lover you ever had, baby. Until your real person get to you. Gemini could be getting mentioned here. Look at this. 6 of Wands energy on your ass. An amazing party. Be celebrated. Scorpio sun. Ayo, they talking about Scorpio again. Yeah, like I said. This success coming in like a wrecking ball. Mastering your craft. That's all this was this entire time. Okay? Virgo, sun, moon, rising, Venus of the season. Significant. Baby, you made it. Facts. That's your message. If any of this resonated or inspired, don't forget to like. Share if you want. Comment if you desire. All right? If you've yet to subscribe, feel free to do so. You're invited. You're cordially invited, darling. All right? Also, it just so happens that personal readings are open for the time. And if you are interested in one, you can just look for my email in the description box and send me a reading request. And I'll be happy to respond with the rates and the process. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope this has been helpful. And until next time, peace.